Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk about everything cool and retro. And it doesn't get any more retro than today, folks, because today we're looking at the great G.I. Joe Classified series, Sgt. Slaughter. Now, Sgt. Slaughter is a real person. His name is Bob Remus, and he wrestled for WWE, and he was a big-time wrestler back in the day, and he played a fictitious drill sergeant, and he was the first real-live person to become a G.I. Joe, and that makes him pretty special. I've met him. He's a really nice guy. And this is the first Sgt. Slaughter in the classified line. It was a little bit more, I don't know, just because it's Sgt. Slaughter, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to look at him today and do some quick comparisons and let you guys get on with throwing him back. So he comes in a little box that you're kind of guessing what he looks like out of this, so I'm guessing it's this guy in the corner. He is number 53, and it shows a better picture of what you're getting out of here. All this stuff looks like mini hands and everything else, and oh, pretty cool picture there. I definitely dig that. But anyway, you guys aren't here to see the box, you're here to see the figure. So let's get on with it. Haha. And he comes in this cool little bed thing. Kind of doesn't have artwork on it like others have. That's kind of disappointing. There, get that box out of here. And before we look at Sarge, let's do a little inspection of our own on his footlocker, which it seems to have a little more detail on it. It even has a little number code to get in it instead of a key. Alright. Make sure I don't destroy anything inside here, because it does come with a lot of stuff. Oh, I like how they did that. That is his whistle and baton. And not sure what that is. I think this is just for his sunglasses, folks. Pretty cool. Alright, some more goodies here. And make sure that piece of paper that I always throw away. Oh, there's not sure what that is. It's probably for a rifle. Alright, that's it for the footlocker. Let's open up this little package here. I like to pretend like it's an MRE where you're opening the goodies where the candy and the Tabasco is. Alright, get this out of here. Make sure there's nothing else in there, and then there's not. Alright, so he comes with a itty bitty ditty Sgt. Slaughter, which that's really cool. It's like a little action figure of himself. So that's neat. We'll take a look at this later. Do some comparisons. Alright. What is that? I don't know. A smoke grenade, maybe the end of a rifle. There is his campaign hat, his drill instructor hat. And he comes with a gajillion hands and stuff, fingers, and so you can. There's his booger picker. There's his nipple tweaker. Oops. There's his booty grabber. And another booger picker. And another tweaker. And we'll put those over here. Make sure I don't lose. And thank goodness I got this knife out. So I could get all his gadgets out. Yep, and he does come with a rifle. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty cool. It's kind of like an AK or something. Let's see if I can get this in here. Come on. Alright. There we go. Haha. Alright. What's next? What is this? And his. I just gotta be careful with these little bitty things, you know what I mean? And that is a whistle on a necklace, on a rope, a thing. And a baton. And last but certainly not least, gotta take very special care of the Sarge's sunglasses. Hey, look. Cool. Alright. So now, all that's out of the way, let's get the fella out of here. What do you say? Alright. It's like he's playing tug of war. Alright. So we got him out. This is him right out of the box. Straighten out the ankles on his jungle boots. His legs are a little stiff and wonky, like many classified figures are. And I immediately noticed that, you ever get a classified figure and you just, like, this whole, like, where their groin is kind of moves kind of weird. See, look at that. That's weird. I mean, it's cool. You can, you know, it helps pose him, but it's kind of weird. I do like his butterfly joints there. He has some huge muscles that kind of help hide that there's a joint. All right. So let's get a good look at him before we put his cover on and his glasses. Yeah, looks like him. Alright, focus. Very cool. Alright. And you will notice that he does have a full head of hair. But we'll get back to that. So, get the knee pads, BDU pants, black wife beater, little sweatbands. And that would probably be a Marine Corps belt buckle. But they don't want to pay the Marines money to, you know, for their logo. That's why Gone Ho's tattoo looks weird. But I digress. Alright. Let's see here. First thing I'm actually going to do is change out one of his hands so he can hold his baton. Because he comes fist-handed, which is cool for punching vipers and bats and stuff, but he can't hold anything with his fists, so you gotta change his hand. I'm a big fan of, if you're gonna, you know, give somebody a gajillion accessories, give them some hands. Alright, so first, here's his iconic whistle. Alright, and it's like just stiff enough where you can get it over his head. It doesn't, you know, doesn't lose its shape or anything. Alright, here is his big old sunglasses. Pretty cool. Alright. Hey, there we go. There is his hat. And now, he looks like Sgt Slaughter. At ease, disease. Alright. Alright, you maggots. So the first thing I've been dying to do, my fill-in Sgt Slaughter before I got this guy was to use, obviously, my WWE Sgt Slaughter. So, there he is. And, really, it's just, yeah, definitely a good, pretty cool, right? And, yeah, he's a little bit taller, but I think that's just, you know, the scale of WWE figures are just a little bit bigger than classified figures. But, you know, Sarge wore a lot of variations of this uniform. And we'll get back to that. Also, I did say we'd get back to his hair because old Sarge is he's a little thin on the top. So the WWE figure is a little more accurate in that regards. But the Hasbro G.I. Joe figure is a little more forgiving there. But that is very nice, very nice. I think he's got his mouth open a little bit. He's like, you maggot. And then he has his mouth closed. So, which one do you guys like better? I don't know. I like them both. So, there he is with his WWE self. How about his other Hasbro self? So, you know, most of the classified guys had figures from back in the day, and that is his itty bitty self, Sgt Slaughter. That I think that's the mail away one. And I got one more over here, and I could be mixing these up. I think that's the one that came with the Triple T. But his uniform is most accurate to this one. Although this one has the green hat, he has the brown hat. That one has the brown hat, that one has the green hat. So, if you really want that figure to look like he did, let's see. Why not? Now he matches. So that's a thing. But we're gonna put them back. So I make sure I remember which one actually goes with what. Okay. So that's him with his other selves. And let's see. Here he is with Hawk. And there he is with Dusty. So you can see Sarge is a pretty big fella. His WWE figure is a little bigger than him, as you might expect. But man, great figure. A lot of care went into this. And there's his itty bitty action figure, so he can collect himself. Now let's see, who else can we put in here? Now let's see, here's Zartan. And who else is over here? I got any more classified figures? Let's see. Yeah, there's Firefly for the hell of it. Alright. Well, that's Sgt Slaughter. And I'm glad I got this guy. Thanks to my buddy Brad for hooking me up. Because he was kind of hard to find. I thought my WWE figure would have to fit that bill, but now that we got Sarge, he is in charge and ready to get the Joe team back into fighting shape. So, what do you guys think? I think he looks great. G.I. Joe Classified Sgt Slaughter. So, alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Give us a like, a share, subscribe to the channel, listen to the podcast. But mostly, thanks for coming to check out this video. And now we're going to throw one back. And until next time, we'll see you, maggot.